Peace, peace, peace. Welcome to the channel. I am aTone. This is aTone Tarot. Libra, what's up? We're going to check in and see what you need to know for the close of February. The second half of February is the time frame that we will be tapping in to. So I will be using quite a few decks. I'll get into what you will need more of and see more of at the end of February with this Egyptian Oracle Guide deck. I'll pull 10 cards from the tarot as an overview. I'll then hop over to the Kipper to find out what's going on with friends, family, and finance. I'll see what individuals, characters, people, energies are operating around you via my character oracle. And I'll close us out with a little bit of tea. I'll tap in, pulling 10 cards via my new Curiosity deck. So without further ado, Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, let's get up into your message. If you could, please go ahead, smash that like button, comment, share, and subscribe. Your girl would greatly appreciate it. And if it don't apply, let it fly. Don't force it. Take what resonates, leave the rest. Check out your Venus, Moon, Rising. You know how your birth chart is arranged. If not, find that out first. Then reverse engineer yourself back into a video or two, Libra. All right, let's get up into this message and find out what my Libra collective needs to know for the close of February. All right, Libra, what do you need more of and we'll see more of in the closing of February? You receive skill. You need more of and you will see more skill. So you need to enhance, cultivate, work on, tap into, conduct a SWOT analysis. If you don't know what that is, Google it. Conduct a SWOT analysis. Find out what your skills are. Lean in, add gas, and tax to that bitch. At the close of February, that is your opening message as it relates to what you need more of and what you will see more of, Libra. And that's that. I'm moving right on to the tarot. I think you know how that applies. You know what your best skills are. And if you don't, sit with yourself and find out. And you can find out sometimes what your skills, your best skills are by even looking at your weaknesses. Because usually what you're not good at, look at the opposite. And that's what you are good at. So if you are unaware on how to start that analysis. But let's pull 10 cards from this tarot and see what's up with my Libras for the close of February. 10 cards, please. I hope all is well with everyone. New viewers, welcome. Returning viewers, welcome back. But if you've returned by now and haven't subscribed, what's up with you? What's really good? What you here for? If you come back twice now, you might as well go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Because you know this is where it's at. This is where you want to be. Tuned in, tapped in, getting them previews. You know, Libra. You nosy. You want to be the first one to find out what's what. And I'm here to give it to you. Yeah, Libra. A relationship is being challenged a little bit. A few of my folks are fighting for their situation. Like, nah, we need to sit down and talk. Come have dinner with me. You ain't leaving. I love you, girl. I love you, boy. I'm down with you forever and ever. Even though I got something tucked in the back. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about what you saw in my phone. Don't worry about that. You the one I love. Two more chords. One more chords. One more chord. Oh yeah, Libra. What y'all got going on? What in the soap opera Saturday? All right, Libra. You received the Seven of Wands, the Knight of Wands in reverse, the Two of Cups, the Lovers, Strength, Seven of Cups, the Two of Swords, the Seven of Swords, the Hangman, and the Six of Pentacles. So, I mean, I guess lying can be considered a skill, because somebody lying. Somebody is getting good at putting a poker face on, not really telling the truth. This is a major decision around a major relationship that hangs in the balance with some of my Libras. With this Two of Cups, Two of Swords, and Lovers, that's thinking about a major relationship that started off so beautifully with this Two of Cups, that manifested and grew into something very nicely where you two moved in together. Somebody even thinking about marriage if someone didn't already propose it. But with this Seven of Cups and this Seven of Swords being here, something went left. Somebody saw something. Somebody put up some boundaries with the Seven of Wands, because sevens are also significant alongside these twos. So two people, one decision, one direction or the other, about two people who at one point were inseparable, saw eye to eye on damn near everything. A lot of balance here. Somebody's looking at something differently. And one of you is wondering if with the Strength card being here, if this is the fork in the road of this relationship. Is this the beginning of the end? Is what I'm picking up on with Strength being here. This Strength energy behind these Lovers is given having to go to the in-laws' house and keep a straight face and cool head when y'all was just fighting on the way in the car. You know? Yeah. That's the energy that this spread is giving. So with these sevens and these twos, there's some back and forth with darts and daggers being thrown with words, is what I'm picking up on between two people. It's a passive aggressive energy to some degree. And somebody hiding something with this Seven of Swords being here. And they're using space to help sustain and insulate this lie. So that's that, Libra. Tell me more about it in the weeks and months that come. But in the meantime, in between time, I am moving on to let's do the characters operating around my Libras, individuals, some people, energy, things you need to be aware of as it relates to the close of February. So sevens and twos may be significant to some of you. The number 7 and the number 2, 27, 72. Seven plus 2 is 9, which is when y'all season. The 9th month is when your season kicks off. So, I don't know. We shall see, though, Libra. Libra, what do we have here? Two more cards, please, for my Libras. Not today. Yeah. All right, Libra, you receive Girl with the Snake, the Golden Mirror, Key on a Ring, Poker Face, Paradise, Cupid's Arrow, Date, Engagement Ring, Not Today, and Ascending. So a couple of things, and I don't mean to trigger anyone, but I have to call it like I see it and what I received while I was channeling. I'm picking up on some bipolar energy, somebody who actually is diagnosed with that type of back and forth, with the twos being also significant from the tarot, that being able to switch, or your moods and energies switch quickly, like a pendulum swinging, with Golden Mirror being here. And yeah, that Mirror and Poker Face, that face or your faces being able to switch and go from love and wanting to be betrothed to someone, to then not wanting to be bothered and isolated and crying and melancholy and feeling depressed, and then the next day your world is paradise. So swinging in moods from day to day, that could be causing an issue inside a relationship for some of you. And with Date being here, someone calling and requesting someone else to just be patient with them and remember the good times. And let's ascend above this. And I don't know, somebody is feeling like somebody from outside the home might also be tugging at their significant other's heart. Again, if it don't apply, let it fly. But we going to tap into family, friends, and finance via this Kipper deck, Libra. I'm going to pull 10 cards and see what you need to know as it relates to family, friends, and finance. And I also just heard foe. Family, friends, foe, and finance. Foe. Family and foe. So you might have some enemies. Enemies, Libra, popping up out in this spread. But let's see. Can't even talk. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What's up with my Libras? What's going on? As it relates to family, friends, and finance for the close of February. Excuse me. I said foe. We got a thief and fake person. right, Libra. So you receive main male, child, distant horizon, concern, sudden wealth, thief, fake person, thoughts, mature woman, and pathway. So for my Libras, some of you may be traveling to see children who are afar from you. Like the parent lives in another state and you receive word that something's going on with this child. You're going to go see them, visit them for some reason that the other parent has alerted you to as an issue. But it may just be an allure to get you to come towards them, Libra. Someone's luring, trying to hit a lick. Be careful of somebody trying to hit a lick. These skills, which you need more of and will see more of in the close of February, the more and more this spread continues to unfold, Libra, that skill is awareness, heightened, like intuitive senses. And you do that through grounding prayer and meditation, Libra. So recommendation, not a requirement, because people may be trying to use children to get you to open up your pocketbook, your wallet. They take you down with pathway being here. That's a journey, not a physical trip, but someone who gets you to travel to them. But the reason they told you you were coming is not the real reason. And then once you get there, they stall you out. That's the pathway card. Somebody stalling you out and bleeding you for, I don't want to say money, but something, an asset, having you around for their own reasons. Somebody has a false agenda. So be mindful of that and keep your head on a swivel, Libra. Be aware. Somebody is using children or relationship bonds to manipulate in a situation and say, oh yeah, grandma would want us to come together and put up money for this. They're using someone, a child. Our children, or this child needs this and you need to do this, Libra. And if someone's leveraging a child to get my Libras out of some coins, somebody's doing that around them. So be mindful of that, Libra. But we're going to see what's the tea. What pops up in this tea spread for my Libras, because what was going on in the Kipper said somebody is playing for keeps, Libra. People be stooping to lows, all-time lows. Desperate situations calls for desperate measures, Libra. Let's see what's up with the T for my Libra collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. And if you haven't done so already, what you waiting for? Go ahead, smash that like button, comment, share, and subscribe. Your girl would greatly appreciate it. 10 cards, please, for my Libras. What I say, hidden agenda, false agenda, using family to do it. I hate to say it, but family be the first one to get you, because they the closest ones to you. I'm speaking to a Libra collective who said, it's consequences for messing with me. I will remove myself. One more card. And there we go. All right. So a few things going on in this spread for a few of my Libras out there. You got chasing clout, family feud, hidden agenda, breaking free, consequences, making bank, going broke, living large, trouble past, scam alert. So a couple things. Some of you guys chasing a dream and going broke to do it. Going broke to do it. Rags to riches. You will make it. They hustling, grinding. Few people maybe in your friend group, family, network, whatever, are saying that Libra is crazy because you seem broke, but you might be sitting on a little bit of coin because you appear broke. Right? It's the rags to riches story all day. They are chasing a dream. I know chasing clout is like a bad thing, but that's not what I got for this spread. I got a Libra that's on a mission and wanting to separate themselves from the pack. And the way that they do that looks very unconventional and different than most people are accustomed to seeing. So if you are receiving a lot of what's the word? Doubt, cynicism, don't do this, why you doing that, Libra? Keep going, because you will make bank eventually. And a lot of people are going to be having to write a check for you just to, catch up with you in the future. Also, watch out for people, like I said, who have a hidden agenda. Some people see the potential in what you are and will extend help and, throw strings or attach and tie strings to you. They may see you in a down and out situation, Libra, and they use that moment to take advantage and say, you know what, this Libra is going to be something. So if I do something for them, they'll owe me something later. Yeah. Be careful for someone, despise the free lunch is what they say. People extending help. Check their intentions. With scam alert, I've been seeing this come out for all the signs. Tax season is upon us. So watch and protect your socials, your information, your date of birth, your geographic information, stuff like that. Because what did I say earlier? Desperate times call for desperate measures. People who have trouble past or even trouble presents will result to some very ill stuff. And thief was in the kipper. They will take from you, Libra. And it don't necessarily have to be stealing of a physical thing. Even taking your time and picking your brain could result in a major robbery in such a way. So even be conscious of that, Libra. But that is your message, because again, what you need more of and what you will see more of is skill. Some of you possess a skill that is worth a gold mine. But that's your message, Libra. And until next time, I hope that this helps. Peace.